These are the Okomochi switches from Monoke and designed by Okonomiyaki. They're a tactile switch made with a nylon housing, palm stem, and 67 gram spring. They state on the website that it is maybe more tactile than a Holy Panda. I'm guessing they're talking about the OG Holy Pandas that were Franken switch with the inverse stem and halo housings, because the drop Holy Pandas are not that tactile. I know. I made a video on them. It was my first video actually, saying they were pretty tactile switch, but what can I say? I was young, I was naive, I didn't know better, and I had a poor relapse in anyways, the stock experience of these switches, yeah, they're pretty tactile. These switches, the tactility on these are very nice. Like, you know, when you drive in like a parking lot or like something like that, and there are like those safety bumps that prevent you from like speeding, and your car goes over the bump, and it's like, oof, you know. Well, yeah, it's like that. One thing I will say is some of these switches have the stem get stuck under the leaf when actuating, so be on the lookout for those switches. It's a flaw, and I wanted to point that out. One thing I do is push back the leaves a bit so that they fully actuate, so that the leaves aren't interfering with the stem coming back up. But yeah, these switches, when you type on them, don't sound too hollow being stock, but they still have that scratchy sound stock switches usually have. But the tactility, very nice.
The whole new experience switch really good. If you're nice, tactile, still Gucci, but like with
Okay, these Okomochis, lubed, decent. I honestly like them more as a stock switch. The tactility of the switch is less tactile than the stock switch, but the sounds more rounded out. But there is still a bit of scratchiness still, being that I didn't lube the legs of the switch because I wanted the most tactility out of it. But yeah, even with the legs not lubed, the lube switch still has less tactility than the stock version. Now of course it's probably going to lose some tactility because the side rails are loose, so pressing down is easier, which means a faster actuation, which makes the tactility less tactile. But still, I wish they were more tactile lube. I'm asking for impossible things, you know? What could I do? What could you do? But whatever. I know they aren't comparing the Okomochis to the drop Holy Pandas, but the OG ones, but still more tactile, whatever. Like, even though the lube versions aren't as tactile as the stock version, I still think these are a good switch to use. The tactility is there. Smoothness is sort of there, but if you lubed up the legs, it won't be scratchy, so just do that. You still have a pretty good switch. Would I recommend these switches? Yeah. Tactility wise, these switches I would say are right above the middle ground of tactility, which I would say is like a drop Holy Panda. There is tactility in a drop Holy Panda, but it isn't super tactile. The Okomochis, on the other hand, you notice the tactility. It's not half-assed like the drop Holy Panda. So it's like right there. If you're looking for a really tactile switch, go for the Moe Blacks or the Zelios, you know, because they're extremely tactile. Almost or even on the same level as the Zelios, so like right there. But if you're looking for a tactile switch that you know won't tire you out after like typing on it and feeling like you ran over like 10,000 speed bumps going 20 miles per hour, get the Okomochis. I recommend to those that want a Moyu Black Tactility to try out these switches stock. They are pretty tactile. Like, I would say they're like right there. Well, Moyus are like right there. Coming in at around $51 for 70 switches, or around 73 cents per switch, or $7.30 for 10. These switches, pretty good tactile switch that feel very tactile as a stock and more refined lubed. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I also make other keyword content as well. Go check that out. If you like that, hit the subscribe button. I also have a Twitch. I try to stream every Friday sometime. I don't know, but I stream at twitch.tv/smilanddown. Here's a clip of some of the things that I do over there. Got him. Vaccinated and ready to fuck. Alright, swipe right. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.